Hello everyone, Zach here, and I have a really interesting video for you today. But before we start that, you can probably see I'm in different surroundings once again, and that's because it's close to the beginning of my semester of university, and I've moved into my new apartment. Don't worry, even with a busy semester, we'll still be keeping on top of our videos every Sunday. No more gaps in content, promise. Now, the video I have for you today is quite interesting. So as I was moving and I was bringing stuff to my new apartment, I brought a good chunk of my PC stuff, just in case we have some builds come up, some interesting things. Well, I did run across something really neat, and it's kind of like from a past era. And it comes back from when I built my first build in the, I would say mid-2000s, but this gadget was around for a little bit longer than that. And that was this. And it's EL wire. I don't know if you can see, it's blue, so this one is blue. And EL wire is a thin piece of copper covered in phosphor, and it glows a color when you run electrical current through it. In this case, like I said, it's blue. This is like the OG to RGB for PC cases. The idea of putting lights in our PCs to see our components is not really a new one. We have awesome opportunities now to color coordinate our rigs however we want at a whim. You can just completely change the lights in your case one day and just be done with it. Well, this was a way to put lights in your case, but you didn't have that flexibility. And it was a really neat piece of technology at the time. So I thought, why not show it to you guys? Show you how I install it, and then we just see how it looks in the PC afterwards. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, now we're just going to unscrew, take this side off because we'll be moving it around just a little bit, and I'd prefer not to shatter the glass. Alrighty, so looks even worse than it did before. That's because I removed the drive so I could get in there. If you really needed me to show you how to plug things in to a power supply unit, you should probably just buy things pre-built. Anyway, we're going to put the drives back in. Here we go. There we go. Get your switch to turn on and off right here. And you have your 4-pin power connectors. So let's go ahead and put these in. So we're just going to route this bad boy through the bottom. So this whole base will be down here near the PSU. Fire hazard? Maybe. There we go. It's all done. Alrighty, so everything's plugged in, so we'll go ahead and do an initial test. Turn off all the lights. Let's plug the EL wire in. And let's click the power button. Flip the switch. Moment of truth. Check that out. Isn't that just funky? But yeah, this is the OG color right there, the neon. But yeah, let's go ahead and put it into the rig and see how it looks after. Alrighty, here's the moment of truth. Let's see what she looks like. Get some little highlights there. If anything, I might use the EL wire as like trim on the window. We'd have to pre-do that. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not as strong as the RGB. I mean, obviously you can see a little bit there. A little bit there. The RGB is always better. It's different time and different technologies. It's pretty neat though. And the EL wire is a complete bust, which it was back then too. RGB lighting is just so much stronger than EL wire. EL wire just doesn't have the big luminescence that RGB will put in your case. You get more lumens essentially than you would from your EL wire. EL wire was meant to more like highlight ridges and stuff like that. It's just a really old way of doing things. Now that we have RGB, like RGB everything, modders and PC gamers have the way to be louder, prouder, and more vivid in what we do, and so people can actually see what we build and what's inside of our rigs, rather than, you know, back in the day when it'd just be cool to have a little light in there. And I kind of brought this to you just to show you a pretty cool jump we've had from early modding days to now, when you're not really modding anything, you're not even really doing anything. And it's a pretty neat piece of technology by itself. It just is completely outdated for what we would use it for here in PC gaming, PC tech. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you again next week.